Following up now on that credit card skimming investigation at Walmart stores across New York State, a cybersecurity expert is sharing how you can protect yourself from fraudulent activity like those deceptive devices found in Geneva and Canandaigua. Mackenzie Mislin joining us now in studio with some tips to keep in mind before your next trip to the store. Mackenzie.
Yes, Adam, I spoke with a cybersecurity expert who says it can be difficult to protect yourself from skimmers when they look like regular card readers. His advice is to protect your card before it gets to the scanner. Between July 2nd and 5th, the Ontario County Sheriff's Office found skimming devices in a Geneva and Canandaigua Walmart. It's unclear if any data was collected on these devices, but New York State Trooper Linnea Crane says even if it looks like you're just paying regularly, it could be stealing your information.
Usually they're using the magnetic strip, so when you swipe the card, it's taking that information. You're still able to make a normal transaction with it. And then the keypad, if you type in like your PIN number, it will take that information down and it's going to store it.
But there are ways to protect yourself before you get to the card reader. Crane says you can use a credit card instead of a debit card so that if there is fraudulent activity, you can be reimbursed. RIT cybersecurity expert Ahmed Hamza says the best way to protect your information stored on your card is by using an app on your phone.
Those online payment systems can actually help sometimes. So the best mechanism to offer another buffer, I think, is to use any of these, Apple Wallet, Google Wallet, any kind of buffer system where you're not exposing your info directly.
And before you even step foot in the store, you can see what personal information is out there.
Make sure that they're aware of what info theirs has been leaked online. And there's various, and you can start with an email address. There's various websites that let you do that. They will have built-in capability to check your info against the internet.
Hamza adds if you think you've been a victim, you should lock your card immediately or order a new one. Coming up at 6, we'll share more tips about protecting your personal data online before you use your card. Adam.
Very good. Thanks, Mackenzie. The Ontario County Sheriff's Office advises anyone who used a debit or credit card at those stores to check their statements for unauthorized purchases and contact law enforcement if necessary.